and armor. Vortex a bit worse off, 17. And that's only health, no armor. Pitch, nice guts there to grab that go. 3 seconds until Mega. Pitch, looking for it. He's like, I think there's an item I need. But there's a man in my way, Lambert.
I think
nice
Pitch,
play. 6-2.
yeah, that was good. He's so efficient with his movements. Like, if he wants to go somewhere, he'll take the shortest route, and he's very aware of where he's positioned. I think that's really what's giving him the advantage here. Like, just the teleporter play, like the hallway play back there, he had far less health, but he waited. He knew that Vortex was going to come through. And so he's just always trying to, and there's the end of the game there, so... Anyways, enough said, but Pitch's movement and his, I guess everything, his accuracy, his timing, everything seems to be pretty solid. I can't say much, but Vortex did a really good job early in the match. Once he lost control or lost that stack, just kind of got away from him there, so... But yeah, I mean, hats off to Vortex there.
It's actually not that big of a ping difference. Pitch has a 73 and Swarm has a 92. It's going to feel pretty rough for Swarm, though. It's hard to play with a 90. Alright, so Swarm is being a champ, and you're going to go ahead and...
Prepare to fight. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, looks like we're going to see Blood Run yet again. Wow, we just don't have to change maps tonight. That's okay, though. So it looks like Pitch got red and Mega, backs off. Swarm backs off to a yellow. Does not have LG or rocket launcher. Oh man, that's just so scary. Honestly, Pitch only has rockets and shotgun though. Swarm, really, if Swarm had different weapons here, he could have won that fight. Really. Oh man. Pitch is trying to dodge the nades. Having way too much fun, and he will end up gaunting Swarm. Down he goes. Steal of the Mega. Let's see if Pitch can go in for a little bit of, nope. He will not quite make it, so. See, I think right now, Pitch should realize that I think he's got a little bit of a leg up against his opponent. Missing that RA jump though, but he knows that Swarm doesn't have the health and armor to it. Oh, he will have the guts to do it. And Pitch just totally doesn't even take this shot for the rail. I really figured Swarm wouldn't attempt that because of the danger of the railgun that Pitch was sitting down below with, but apparently not in position to use it. Swarm will flood the corridor with rockets in order to pick up his first frag, and I think we're seeing a little bit of a glimmer of hope here. Swarm may be getting used to this 90 ping that he has to now play with here. 94 to be more precise. But Pitch is basically just having fun with Railgun, and Swarm is saying Lagfest. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty rough exchange for him here. And Pitch, of course, he's been playing with his 70 ping all night. He's really comfortable with it. Yeah, Schwan recommends he should just chill on the rail. Yeah. Pitch is just having way too much fun. Switching after the pummel in the close corridors there of Mega in order to destroy his opponent and pick up frag number 8. Kind of unorthodox but effective. Now Risky, he can't take another rail here. But Swarm can't put it together with that 90 ping. What a shame.
Yeah, I think he's feeling it. I just wanted to see the pings, but I wasn't sure if we should switch or not, you know?
Well, I mean, I offered to do it, but it looks like Pitch, I guess, is maybe West Coast, and so this is probably the best and most even matchup they're gonna get.
Is this Virginia right now, or IL?
No, it's Illinois.
Oh, okay.
It's almost always Illinois.
Yeah, I'm West Coast, so I ping like the 70 to Illinois. Anything further, it's just, you know, just gets higher and higher, so... It's one of the bad things about being a West Coast player is you really don't have any advantage in any major tournaments or like ping advantage. You're always going to ping a little bit higher.
Well, what's sad is back in the Quake 1 days, West Coast is where it was at.
Yep.
Because we were, I mean, I went to Virginia Tech, which Virginia tends to not be on the West Coast, and we were always so frustrated because we had Ethernet, we had T1 lines, but the university basically split the bandwidth. So we had something like, I shit you not, like 20% packet loss. And they would hit in like maybe 1 minute spurts. So for like a minute, everything would look great and our pings would be fantastic. And then we'd get this chug, 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 hitch, hitch, hitch. And it was just never good. The really sad thing though is that the latency itself was good. So our pings looked like we had, you know, back then 40 ping was fantastic, 60 ping was great. So people were always like, you know, oh, you're bullshitting. So it wasn't until a couple of players came to visit, and they were like central US, West Coast, and they got a chance to sample the awesomeness of the Virginia Tech network, which, by the way, like the year after we left campus, the network was fantastic, but what can you do? But anyway, they got a chance to sample it, and they were like, how do you even get a frag with this? Oh yeah, it was really bad. So, good times all around. Ah, the memories. But it's nice to know that in about, 12 years or so, the internet has barely changed. GG, United States.
Yeah. I don't know, I think West Coast are such a emphasis on computers and technology in general, like growing up. Like I live near Silicon Valley and all that, and so I just saw a lot of my friends progress through games and always having the newest and the fastest machine, and we have really good connections out here, like if you're connecting to anything West Coast. So I think, like, you know, a lot of people are playing Quake 2 and then Quake 3, and then just a lot of people just gave up on the whole scene and all that, and Counter-Strike Source, all that, you know. I just felt like I really liked Quake, so I stuck with it. But I mean, it is true that you don't require the fastest machine or the newest hardware, and I think that's another good thing, is that really anyone, the entry levels as far as the system is concerned is relatively low, so anyone can play, really.
Misplaced pummel causes Pitch to die. Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know.
It is.
Most of my
really
friends,
cool to.
they went.
Go ahead. It's really cool to imagine the fact that, you know, I mean, Quake 3 can practically be played on like the iPhone or something. I mean, you know, I can sort of see the day where eventually, you know, everyone will have the kind of systems that can run, like, I don't know, the latest Crysis or something on, like, you know, 200 frames a second or whatever the hell we want. And when we hit that point, you know, this whole idea of like
Impressive.
sort of the entry